my wonderful, wonderful people, and welcome back to another vlog. I am back at home and I don't think the camera will pick it up, but it is raining again, so today is another day indoors, so I can edit this video and I will do some art and similar things to the rainy Sunday vlog, if you haven't watched that one yet. But because the weather was good yesterday, at least it was good enough to go out and not being washed away from the rain. And I did not have like 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 messages on my phone saying, don't go out, it's going to rain a lot, don't leave the house. That's what they do here in Seoul. So yeah, no, I didn't have that. The weather was good, I could go out, so I did. And I thought it would be interesting to go to something like a gallery or an exhibition. So I had a look around where I could go and I found the HiKr ground. Had to read that, sorry. So, as you've seen in the video, this is in a way an exhibition, but it's a lot more than just that. It was my first time visiting, but I can't tell you if that's because it wasn't here before or because I just never went. Don't know, haven't looked up since when it's here, but yeah. Although it was my first time, I can tell you now I would really recommend for anyone who comes to Korea and who has a certain affinity to certain Korean things to visit it. The whole exhibition, let's just call it that, is 5 floors and it is made in cooperation with Visit Korea. So it is a touristy attraction. It's a touristy exhibition. It's made for tourists to see certain things. Now, the first floor, or the second floor in this case, is solely for K-pop. And as you've seen, there's like a lot of different rooms and different things to look at and to take pictures at, which is a lot of fun, and you can probably take great pictures if you're with friends and you have something to have like a special memory. Also, the staff was very sweet and one of them took pictures of me in front of the big LED screen, so now even I do have pictures of myself in this place. So yeah, if you're by yourself, you can just ask the staff to take pictures of you. But there's not only K-pop. If you go upstairs, there's even more things surrounding Korea and telling you certain information for you as a tourist that might be interesting. Now, even if you're not interested in K-pop, even if you're not interested in like the medical travels, which yeah, you can do like medical traveling here, if you know what I mean. So there's a lot of plastic surgeons and skincare things and things like that people like to do when they come here. You can get like information in this building. But if you're not interested in any of that and you just want to see Korea and you just want to see Seoul, then you should still come here, because on the 5th floor there's this big wall which I filmed with a lot of pamphlets, with a lot of flyers. So anything you can think about, from maps to cities, from like just the flyers, you know, for temples, for shrines, for tourist attractions, for different regions, you can find everything here and they're for free. So if you don't have a book for this and you just want to see like the information that Korea itself gives you for these places, because sometimes they change from what someone will give you who just writes about a place they visited, this is just perfect. You have this whole huge wall full of flyers that you can take home anything from there. You can even have like city maps for Seoul if you don't have one. So yeah, I think it's a great place, and it's really a lot of fun walking around, taking pictures, and there's a lot of places where you can like take great pictures. I think I tried to show it as best as I could. So yeah, really recommend for anyone who comes to Seoul for the first time, or even if you've been here before, because let's be honest, if you've been to Korea before, chances are high you're interested in certain aspects of Korea, so this place might be even more interesting to you, especially the floors under the 5th. Also, on the 5th floor, there's a coffee shop. I always want to say cafe, which just sounds so wrong. A coffee shop, so you can enjoy a coffee, and when the weather is not like this, there's also a balcony where you can sit and look down on. And now we're going to the next place, which I love. You can look down on the Cheonggyecheon stream, or the Cheonggyecheon Park. So, in this part of Seoul, which is near the palace, you will get out somewhere around the Cheonggyecheon station or the Cheonggyecheon Plaza, and you can see the big mountain behind, and you can see some of the traditional things. I will show them to you in a later vlog, but I was not really in the mood to do that day. But what I was in the mood for was walking along the Cheonggyecheon stream. So, you are in the middle of Seoul, kind of. You have tall buildings left and right from you. There is a part near the stream where you can do a lot of eating and things like that. There's one of the biggest bookstores close by. There's a lot of interesting city-like things, but suddenly you have this beautiful little stream. You're surrounded by nature, and you can, I had to look this up, I didn't know this, okay? So, you have a 10 kilometer long stream. So this whole park goes from Seoul to the outskirts, more or less, of Seoul. And you can walk as long as you want and just enjoy nature. Sit down, dangle your feet in the cold water if you want to. I love this. It's wonderful. You also have one wall where there's this old paintings on tiles, which is kind of cool. There's also a historical part. At least it tells history. I don't think it's historic tiles. I think it's just to tell you some history. And yeah, if you're somewhere, it's quite easy to get there from certain points of Seoul. So even if you're in Myeongdong, or you just went to Namsan with the big Namsan Tower, it's not that far off, because some of the stations that are near there are the Il-0 stations, and those are kind of center points in certain areas. So it's not far off from, oh, I just did a lot of shopping, or I just did a lot of walking. It's really in the downtown area of Seoul. So yeah, if you had a busy day, shopping, seeing neon lights, being surrounded by a lot of people, anything like that, you just walk a few, probably kilometers, but okay, or you just take a subway to one of the stations near this park or near this stream, and you can enjoy nature and the wonderful trickling sound of a tiny stream. As long as it's not raining like today. Because I am pretty sure today the whole thing is closed off and you're not allowed to enter, which is understandable, right? I've walked past an elevator because there's areas where you could even use an elevator to get down, but I don't think you can right now because there's sand, what is it called in English? Like sacks full of sand. In German it's just Sandsäcke. So there's these sacks full of sand pushed in front of the elevator doors so that the water can't get in. Because right now when it's raining like that, you can imagine that even though this stream is not really big, like normally there's not a lot of water in it, it suddenly like raises a lot, and it probably raises until the point where you can no longer walk on the walkways left and right from it. So yeah, but still, if the weather's good, and especially if you come at times like in the spring or in autumn, it's a wonderful place to walk along and just relax a little bit, or sit down on one of the stairs and read or drink a coffee or anything like that. So that was the main point why I wanted to go into that area, and then by chance I found the HiKr ground, and that also was a lot of fun. So yeah. And now I'm going to enjoy my day at home, which is slightly sad because I think today my hair looks fabulous. I did not get a haircut, I just used new products, that's all. And but it's only for indoors and for you. So at least I do these vlogs, so sometimes when I have a good hair day I can do a vlog and you can all see it, and I can be happy to say, hey, there was this one time where I was able to do something good with my hair, because most of the times I am really bad at doing anything with it. Which is not my poor hair's fault, it's more or less my fault, so don't worry about it. Okay, enough of that. I will see you in the next vlog. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. So stay healthy, and until then, bye!